All right, well, this bantamweight division ubiquitously regarded as the deepest in the top 15 right now in the UFC, and this man's the #1 contender. He has beaten so many talented fighters to get this title fight. Now we see what the hell he can do with it.
Yeah, he's beaten them all, except the champion.
Right.
It's such a weird thing that you can go through so many tough guys, but ultimately the toughest one is the one you get last. So you go through this murderer's row of people to earn an opportunity, and now you get to fight the best. The champion is good, man, but this guy believes he has the skill set to take that title from him.
Yeah, he's been forged by the experience. He derives so much confidence from the training room, and it all comes down to these 25 minutes or fewer for the #1 bantamweight contender. Well, this is not your father's bantamweight division, right, DC? A lot of people would argue in this era, 135 pounds, 1 through 50 is the UFC's deepest division, and this is the champion who has emerged from that talented pack.
Yeah, it's a very tough weight class. I mean, you look at the top 15, and all these guys are so talented. But when you look at the champ, you can see that there's something different about him. It's in his swagger. It's in his abilities. It's in his idea that he is just so much better than everyone else. It's easy to poke holes in that unless he keeps winning. And that's exactly what he's done.
He's mastered the game. He's mastered the weight cut. He's got every skill in the book. Most believe it's going to take a Herculean effort to dethrone that champion here tonight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Raphael Assuncao. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Ricky
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, so here is Raphael Assuncao. He has been nothing if not dominant at 135 pounds. We'll see how he approaches this fight in the early going. You know about his striking offense. You know about the takedowns. This is a guy who is exceptionally hard to hit, though, as well. We'll see if he's at his bobbing and weaving, sticking and moving here early. A lot of the strike there. Counter on the hook is good. Nice job by Assuncao. Just out of range with that right hook.
Oh. Oh, nice.
Try to establish that jab. Nice punch by Assuncao. Oh, knee strike right to the body. Just missed with the leg kick. Simone gets lit up by that straight punch. 3 minutes to go. Simone gets caught by the inside leg kick. Collar tie here in the clinch. Oh, now the hook in the clinch by Assuncao.
Nice single.
Simone getting worked from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Assuncao going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Assuncao. Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there.
Lands a jab.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg there.
1 minute. And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Dig and kick.
Simone gets absolutely punished by that head kick. Staying busy in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
Oh, big left. Outstanding back and forth first round. All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward. Oh, nice elbow. Ooh, big shot lands.
Nice job there by Raphael Assuncao. He's still staying home at Georgia to train with his brothers, Junior and Freddie, and if it's not broken, no need to fix it. Simone going for the leg kick. He does not connect. Oh, that left thigh now really starting to swell. Trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Big knee there.
Hurt him again.
Look for him to throw that overhand here again. All right, mixing up the leg kicks nicely, and that thigh starting to show some visible signs of bruising.
You know, you can't even worry about what that high leg kick does now. You have to worry about the dividends that it will pay as we go forward in this fight.
Under 2 minutes to go. Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him, he hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Assuncao's lower jaw now starting to show signs of stuff. Oh, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Simone's knee strike here is blocked. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Oh, he's in trouble. Feels like the beginning of the end. 10 minutes in
McCann.
All right, there's the horn, an appreciative crowd responding in kind. He rocked his opponent multiple times there in that round, looked very confident in doing so. They might even bring in the RP here.
I mean, it was relaxation at its finest, just so relaxed, so comfortable in the fire, which then allowed him to land these big strikes that had his opponent buzzed on many, many occasions. But he cannot get desperate. Don't go crazy trying to finish the fight. Let it come to you.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of That's the biggest shot fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Trying to find a home for that right hand. Checks that leg kick. Simone's really limping now, folks. Looks like the leg kicks are really starting to pay dividends for his opponent. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. And they separate.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand. We'll work with that jab leg.
All right, so a seminal blow earlier in the round. It wasn't a knockdown, but it was certainly a stunner that caught his attention.
Oh, I mean, he got hurt bad. To see him still standing, that just shows the toughness that he has to be still standing after taking such a damaging shot.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Nice sharp short left from Assuncao. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Oh, good power with a short shot to the head. Shot there, he's lucky his head's still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
Well, doing his able best. Oh, big shots raining down. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Assuncao. He's having his way with him here.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Assuncao.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Simone. Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it?
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle. He's got the sub locked in.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, it's got to be kind of fun to strut your way back to the story.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well. But when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal. And if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. Fourth round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The fourth round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Back and forth we go. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Simone's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Just over 3 minutes to go. You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Lands a shot to the leg. In terms of those low leg kicks, a lot of fighters say it's just toughness. It doesn't have to do with genetics necessarily, but you don't want to take too many more of those. Now some separation. Bring him over the top. This fight's going to be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
All right, so you see some redness on that calf. Maybe he's starting to slow down a little bit.
It looks like he is. Starting to really hurt him.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Just out of the range with that right hand. Oh, man, his leg kicks are outstanding, and you saw a great example of that just there.
And you see his opponent start to slow down. He cannot take many of those kicks.
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting.
Picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't understand that shot landed perfect. That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Oh, big left hook. These guys are absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides. Oh, what a round. How good was that? All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep.
Oh, a big left hand. Oh! Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes.
He's got him over here. Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again.
Oh, he hurt him again, bro.
Well, clearly his leg is hurt, and now you see him starting to limp a little bit, Chip.
Yeah, he's starting to limp from the leg damage. He's been beat up, but his opponent told us, he goes, this guy does not check kicks very well. He does not do a good job of recognizing those types of attacks. He's taking full advantage of it.
Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. It feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find the punch.
What a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Oh, that guillotine is wrestling tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's gonna start to get desperate. He's gonna start to make some mistakes because this swelling is not just minor anymore. We're starting to get into the major territory.
Oh, massive diving punch, flush to the head. Oh, big shots here. Simone's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Oh, the ground and pound is there.
There it is. Now he's running him out.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. 30 seconds to go in this one. Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut. Final 10 seconds of the fight. All back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. All right, so they came in unquestionably the two best in the world in this division, and they showed you exactly why here tonight. A lot of people may think the challenger did enough. For me, slight lean to the champion to retain his title.
I agree with you, John. I thought the champion did just enough to keep his belt. And this has nothing to do with you got to beat the champ to get the belt. No, the champion outworked him in the big spots, and he should retain his title.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 49-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Ricky
All right, so there he is, the still UFC Bantamweight champion of the world, and you know these 135-pound contenders are all killers, and he disposed of another one properly tonight.
I mean, they are all